were trying to figure out for a couple of weeks why I wasn't losing weight, and Laura was really helpful to me because I sent Margaret a list of the foods that I'd been eating, and she figured out my macros. Laura looked at them. We kind of had a conversation about where I was and realized that I really wasn't bringing in enough nutrient. And so it was, I think I have lived with Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers has been like, this is what we do in my family. And it was funny because I even said to my mom, I'm trying this, MyFitnessPal, Weight Watchers wasn't, and she's like, if you follow Weight Watchers, it really does everything you need to do. I'm like, I'm in the college, I know it completely. But here's like another way of looking at your nutrition. Since I was a little kid, she was doing Weight Watchers. So this has been the only way of looking at nutrition. And so having somebody say to me, and even when I first spoke to you, you were like, I don't really know Weight Watchers, and I know our coaches really don't do, but it was still like, no, Weight Watchers is the way to go. We have to do Weight Watchers. So having somebody else just say, here's another tool. I know it's going to be a pain in the neck to track in both places. Give it a couple days, give it 3 days and see how it looks. And in 3 days, I was like, I understand what's going on now. This is the much better system. So challenged, and all of you working together to support me in making a new decision, I think was really helpful. So the other thing is, Weight Watchers probably worked for me much better when I was not a vegetarian. And so having to find new ways to get protein was, and there was no way in Weight Watchers to say, this is how much protein I've had. Or, they were counting it, but I didn't see it. And so there was nothing like blinking at me saying, hey, here's something lacking. So it was until that was right in front of my face that I said, I could eat salad for 3 meals a day, which is kind of what I was doing on Weight Watchers, and that seems fine. But I was also getting somewhere around 800 or 900 calories a day. And Laura was like, I know calorie deficits are supposed to be good, but that's too much of a deficit. That's not getting you where you need to be. You need to find ways to find protein. So it makes sense. It all makes sense. It's just not what I was doing. So.